Okay, you know what? Cartoon Karma, I've stopped your video about 8 minutes in because one, I don't like reading. Just send an email or write it in the description. I don't really like having to read it. I don't mind reading it. I don't like reading it at your pace that you made a bunch of music from an artist that probably wants to live. And so when I read, at this point, I invite you to join the human race. I decided I wouldn't expend the extra effort watching this kind of video. Okay, if you had said that in your voice, I would be okay with it. But and I'm okay with it now. I'm just not going to watch it. But more than 8 minutes. I watched 8 minutes. It's right at 8 minutes. I find that ridiculously insulting. Just the most comically insulting thing. You were telling me I'm already in the human race, guy. And you're telling me I'd be better off if I wasn't, but you can still look me in the face and go, you'd be human. You are misunderstanding. You think I'm saying you should live. You should live so you could skateboard. I don't think you should live. I don't think there is an argument that you should live, and I am arguing against you because you think there's an argument that you should. You see, I'm saying there isn't an argument that you should, and there isn't an argument that you shouldn't. Okay? Those arguments of should and shouldn't don't apply until you already do exist. And once you already do exist, it's pretty damn clear you're going to try to make it as good as possible. Okay, and what you call our addiction to things, the things that we want to live for, even things bad for us in some sense. So if you don't, if not existing is not a bad, I don't see what could be bad. Oh, the suffering. Well, yeah, there's things you can do about that stuff. But you know, the question only arises once you do exist, and so then you're going to try to make it better. And the suffering helps you try to make it better in that you know what's bad, right? But you invite me to join the human race because I say the humans can't ask if they should or shouldn't exist until they do exist, and they do exist, so they need to just make it positive. Or ask it as existing people. You want to say, no, let's ask the question as if we're not existing, and all of these logic tricks, and then you invite me to join the human race. When you're the one with the philosophy that reeks of the logic of eugenics, and I'm supposed to join the human race. You're a fanatic. You say nobody should exist in the first place. I would argue against somebody that said everybody should exist, every sperm should be made into a person. I would argue just as strongly against them because that would also be a fanatic. To me, you and this other hypothetical person are very similar. You're both fanatics. And then the fact that you're on opposite ends of the spectrums hardly matters compared to the fact that you're fanatic. And, you know, you have a fanatical view. So you joined the human race eons ago. I joined the human race eons ago. We were created of the human race, and you're the one pointing out we don't have a choice but to join it, and you're telling me to join it as if I have a choice. So you guys need to straighten up your logical abilities, and you were one of the people that thought I was saying that you're not your 11-year-old self. You missed the title, the whole point of the video, and I'm supposed to sit here and read insults? I don't think so. I'm sorry, I read faster than you want to put the text on the screen, so I find that annoying.